Americans do. But it's also because it's harder to get stuff done with her. So, you know,
Yeah.
we like easy stuff. So we pick the easy stuff. But
I'm sure someone in chat's gonna try and argue down that one. But
oh,
yeah,
probably.
no.
But
If the boot fits in quoting Toy Story 2.
yeah.
Okay, JR. First time we get to see JR in our bracket.
Zerker.
Yeah.
It's actually been a minute since I've seen a Zerker, so
It has been a minute. Oh, good DP by Danny. Yep. Yeah, like Berserker kind of controlled Mutiny for a while, or at the very least was the character seen most in Mutiny for a good while, and for good reason. The character is quite good.
Yeah, I don't know many other characters that can start with pretty much any hit and then go into a TOD.
That's true. That's true. Speaking of which, Danny was trying to go into the behead punish, but instead got the tackle, but still got some decent damage, and now has some guard pressure coming as well. JR is Deity 273. It could be even higher. We know there's an issue right now with the scores not updating on ranked. However, is going to get the first round taken by Danny. And we'll see if we actually get to see some of the oppressive Berserker pressure that we're so used to seeing whenever this character's on screen.
I mean, I think Danny's got a lot of Zerker matchup knowledge here, so he might know how to press. But here we go. As I'm talking, Zerker's just going berserk.
Yep. It is funny. It's been forever since I've seen this character. And then as soon as I started seeing these combos again, I was like, I remember. I remember exactly the route, you know, because it's a good route. You should use it. But I see it so often because, dang, I get hit by this character all the time. I do not have the patience. And this is going to be death here because JR... Yeah, JR can put themselves into Awakening as long as they have the confirms, and I'm sure they do, being the Deity 270 Berserker player.
Yep. Hey, here's a super I haven't seen for a while.
Man, how the turntables have turned here at DNF Mutiny, man. We used to see that super almost every round, you know? Like, if a Berserker was on the screen, which they were out of like 5 or 6 of the 10 matches, you know, you would see that super. And that's the first time I've actually seen the super yet in like over a month, probably. Ooh.
Oh, vacuum.
Vacuum destroys the behead option because it eats up the armor. You know, it's a projectile. And so, like, yeah, if you see Vanguard going for behead too often, the vacuum is definitely the answer to get around it.
What are you talking about? Vanguards never go for behead.
Never.
It's a terrible option.
Absolutely. Nope, you're right. If they're crazy enough to go for the behead, which that's what Danny tried to do right there, and actually did in fact get beat. And that's going to be the first game going to JR.
Good stuff, good stuff.
I do like how JR also picked the white costume. You know, blonde hair, but like the white pants to kind of match Danny Phantom's aesthetic.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, to be a ghost to fight a ghost, you know?
What we got? Oh, good grab.
Yeah, good grab. Plus
frames, DP. Not a bad option there.
Absolutely not. I will say that a lot of us are getting completely spoiled by one button. Ooh, nice conversion. Way to keep himself safe. We're getting spoiled by one button DPs, and then if we go to Street Fighter 6, modern controls, often you get one button DPs, but like that's if you want to play modern controls, which you're definitely sacrificing a few things to do it. So, but in this game, one button DPs all day. You got to abuse those and use them as often. Yeah. Ooh.
There we go. Call out.
That was nice.
He's like, you got a super, I got a super.
Good stuff by Danny there. I'm always so nervous to convert the 4S directly into the super, you know? I'm like, no, I gotta do my usual B&B.
All right,
it's like, no.
It's gonna drop, man. It's gonna drop.
Yeah, I'm scared. Okay, behead gets blocked. Trading here. Good grab.
Good. Yep. Just hung over the behead for just a little bit.
It's gonna be some huge damage here in the corner.
Yeah, it is.
Ooh!
Command grab.
The command grab, aka his weakest starter. Oh! Okay, so
Yeah.
my life bars mixed up. I was unsure.
Yeah, I think Danny's gonna have to abuse his 2B on this one because JR's just running right at him. So,
Yep.
and Zerker's range is bigger than it needs to be, in my opinion. But that's just my opinion. And yeah,
it's deceptive. I will say that his range is quite deceptive. Because like you see the length of his sword, it's kind of over his shoulder as well, and so it's kind of like, you know, it's diagonal. When you look at it, it makes it look shorter. And then when he uses his buttons, a lot of his buttons, like I think his standing M is the sword just goes straight out in front of him. You know what I mean? Or it could be standing S. The sword just goes straight out in front of him, and you're like, oh gosh, like that's as long as he could possibly reach.
Yeah.
Yeah. Good speed, good range, great damage, good mix up. Definitely a monster to fight against.
Yeah, and he's got a lot of advancing normals, so even if he seems out of range, he steps forward a little bit while he's swinging, so that, you know, helps get that range to be a lot more than it should be.
Yes. Yeah, Luan calling out the damage. Yes, the damage is quite high. Actually doesn't finish it off there. Went for a different route. A single touch from either player will get them the win.
There it is. Vacuum beats behead.
Lassie, you should let yourself out, my friend. That's of all the people, wouldn't expect you.
Bad Lassie.
Which makes it funnier, I guess, honestly.
Right. Oh, yeah. When you get jokes from people that you're not expecting the jokes from, it's fantastic.
All right, let's see if Danny has an answer here. Is going down 2-0. Last week's Mutiny champion. Obviously, we had a bit of an unfortunate way for things to end last night, but Danny did absolutely incredible in the brackets, and earned that final placement in grand finals as well. And so just we'll see if he can become a 2-time champion here. Good block.
Oh yeah, good conversion to keep himself safe there. Good tech.
Oh, didn't confirm. Didn't confirm, and now he
could be dead. But
I mean,
it just depends on how far JR can stretch this.
Yeah. We should get a vacuum here somewhere. Ooh.
Oh,
now he's dead.
Oh, yep.
Good stuff. Good stuff by JR. Okay, Danny needs to adjust quickly. And again, there's no since this is a round robin, it's just a unique situation. You can't be like, oh, I'll just lose, go to loser's bracket, and then work my way back up. It's like, well, you have to have the best record out of everybody.
Yeah, every round does matter in this tournament, because it can come down to where, well, I have a 3-2 record, this other person has a 3-2 record, but I have one more round on him, so like every round is important. It's not just okay, well, I can take my loss here and then work my way back up through losers. So there's a little bit more at stake.
Yeah, yep, absolutely. Yeah, and it kind of might actually be a deficit to players who have what I would call kind of the clutch factor. Danny is one of those, like in grand finals, losers finals, like may not always come out like as number one, but typically plays very, very, very well, as if he wasn't in the grand finals. And so you kind of don't have access to that clutch factor, like waiting for it to kick in. You have to play every single game. Oh, there we go. Every single game as if it is the grand finals, because you just need to win. And so, yeah, interesting to see if that might play into kind of the placement of how things will end up at the end of the night here. Okay, that's going to be a great starter for Danny. Get a lot of damage here in the corner.
Yeah, I love catching people with that second hit.
It's so nice. Yeah, you try to roll and it's like, thank you. Oh,
Yeah, JR is just on the grabs. Like, he's calling them out perfectly. Oh, shouldered through it.
bro, that was genius.
That was.
That was actually so freaking smart because yeah, again, the vacuum, it comes out quick. It covers the screen. You can't really jump against it, you know, unless
No.
you can get like maybe a double jump or a teleport or something. But like that's very rare to be able to get around it at all. But it's a projectile, so that means that the shoulder is able to go through it. So good stuff for Danny, keeping himself on his toes and using that option.
Oh, throw again. It's like, my throws haven't been working. They're going to start working now.
I was going to keep on trying it. Yep, good stuff. It's a lot of white health to convert it to red.
Yep. Now Berserker's in Awakening, so this is obviously where the issues start, but it's also where they end, so.
Yep. Yeah, good stuff by Danny. That was a great way to end the round. A lot of good choices. Ooh, okay. This could be a good starter as well. This is going to be some decent damage, taking him into the corner. And he ends it with the 6MS. Yep, let's see what the mix-up is.
Ooh, caught him jumping.
Yeah, not going to be able to kill here, but is going to get a lot of damage.
Yeah.
And needs essentially one more full combo to get this. There it is.
Full stick of butter.
In every way. Yep, in every way.
Yep.
Yeah, you had all the meter he would have needed. Had a ton of life, and that's a perfect to bring it back up 2-2 here against JR. Danny, whatever he drank, whatever he ate, and in between game 2 and game 3, it's working. So he needs to keep it up.
It's that clutch factor kicking in finally.
Yeah, I think that's it. Actually, I think that legitimately is a solid reasoning for this kind of level up.
And he's like, oh, yeah, I do have to do better than this. Hold on, give me a second.
Oh, yep.
Oh, tap. Tappity tap.
Yep, gets hit by the tip, man.
Sometimes it just takes a tip, and that's it.
Yep. Yeah, like for pens, writing things with pens.
That's exactly what I meant.
Yep, I could tell.
Anybody who thinks I meant anything else, you need to wash your mouth out with soap.
Right, yes. Yeah, brain soap. Okay, this should be the kill here, I think, because as long as he's able to get like a vacuum in here,
yeah,
then this should be it. And maybe not even need the vacuum at this point. There it is. Okay, he's got it. I think he made it longer than he needed to as well at the end. Like,
oh, hey,
a lot of gravity was there.
Sometimes you got to swag.
Okay, set point here for JR. Good showing. Okay, Danny's going to start some pressure here in the corner. Ooh, behead into conversion. Keep himself safe.
Good DP. Catching that roll. Throw you again.
Oh, that was close.
I thought he was going to get beaten. I thought JR had that one.
I thought so as well. That was both characters doing one of their better air options, and Danny's just came out faster. The techs, man.
Yeah. Like, for the most part, JR has just been teching like a madman.
Yeah. But he is at the point right now where a single hit from JR. Oh, shoot.
Oh.
I mean, it's off of a low poke.
Yeah.
But that doesn't matter that much for Berserker. I don't think he's quite dead, but I would also not be surprised if he did die.
It's going to be extremely close. He's at least going to get... Oh, I was going to say, at least going to get into Awakening, but...
That's it.
No, never mind.
Yep.
Stopped it. I think he purposefully stopped it short so he could reset with the command grab.
Yeah, no, good call. Very, very good call from him. Because yeah, you if you don't think you have enough to get the kill, or you don't think you have the execution or whatever, you forget. With how long Berserker's combos are, I think people often probably forget how they started. And so yeah, great option. Use your command grab. If you're in Awakening, it can go straight into super in the corner, and that's exactly what happened. So that is